I am a girl, belittled and underestimated. From ancient times, even till now. Hold on to your seat because proof has been found. In the Old Testament of the Bible, there are 39 books, but only 2 books were dedicated to women, Esther and Ruth. I know it hurts because it's the truth. From ancient times, women were not allowed to make decisions in the world of men. This has to change, for our time is now. Women still feel the kitchen is their place, but little do these women know that they have rights. I believe it's time to stand up and fight. Let the world know that we have the mind. We are not mere puppets. I am a girl, beautiful and precious as a pearl. I am a warrior, a fighter, a lover, a sympathizer, a leader, a strategizer. I can do more than that coal on fire. Do not take my femininity as a weakness. In my eyes, women are the strongest. The pain of knowing your capability, but you do not have the audacity to follow your dreams without facing the reality that in the men's world, girls don't stand a chance. But we can change that. Our time is now. It is time to advance into tomorrow. I know the steps I have to follow. I know my rights. I will not stay in sorrow. I will not leave a man that is shallow. You are a girl. Be proud of who you are. In honest truth, you are brighter than the star. In your imperfection, there's perfection. You are unique, so there's no need for false impression. We are girls. We have the right to survive, the right to life. We have the right to education. We can serve more than a nation. We have the right to our basic needs. Nations may bring their fleets, but it does not matter your occupation. An educated woman can change the nation. Girls, it is time to rise, for our time is now. Thank you.
And that was Theresa Bantabu Jakalia of Accra Girls Senior High School, churning out a poem there in observing International Day of the Girl Child. So Johnny and Stephanie and Gloria have finished the first part of the conversation. Let me also come and continue this morning. Well, it's the 10th anniversary of International Day of the Girl Child declared by the UN General Assembly. And this morning, in observing this day, creating awareness, taking a look at where we are and what more we can do to empower the girl child, just make her happy, just go about her business, be whoever she wants to be, get anything that she wants to get, it's only one life. Let the girl child be. Well, this year, I wish that was the theme, but of course, the theme for this year is also closely connected. Well, it says that it's our time is now, our rights, our future. Joining me this morning are 4 powerful women. I call them powerful because, yes, we would have to encourage each other, say very positive things to each other, because what we say, we become. This morning, joining me is Lena Adi, Senior HR and Executive Support Officer from Comfort, Ghana. They are partners to the MasterCard Foundation, represented this morning by Nafisatu Yusuf. She's the lead gender and safeguarding MasterCard Foundation. Ladies, you are very welcome. And they came with 2 young ones, much younger. They'll be sharing their experiences with us this morning. Gloria Azuma, she's a student at the Ghana Institute of Journalism and a beneficiary of the MasterCard Foundation Scholars and Young Africa Works program. And Mavis Walker Blagoji, MasterCard Foundation Scholars Alumni, Central University. You're all welcome.
Thank you.
Lena, I'm going to start with you. Good morning. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I love your jacket, by the way. And then Nafisatu. What's the short form of Nafisatu? Nafi?
It can be Nafi, Nafisa, Naf.
Whichever.
Once the na and f is there, I'm fine.
I should always add the 2, right?
No, you can add the 2 because that's officially my name.
Okay, so Nafisatu.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome once again. Tell us, we want to understand this collaboration or this partnership between Comfort and the MasterCard Foundation. Kindly explain it to us.
Thank you very much. So the MasterCard Foundation is a foundation globally, and in Ghana we have an office here for the regional office, and it's a foundation which believes that when we enable young people to have access to dignified and fulfilling work, or we enable young people have access to opportunities that they themselves will create their lives that they feel are dignified and fulfilling for them, we would be impacting the world greatly. And we think we know that we can't do this alone. So globally, we partner strategically with other organizations which also believe in our ideals, and we target young people, especially young women, because our focus is on enabling 70% of our programs to reach young girls and women. So Comfort is one of the partners we've been working with over, I think, over a decade.
10 years?
Yes.
So ever since this day was instituted, you started working together?
Coincidentally.
Coincidentally.
Yeah, we've not talked about that.
I see. 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations on this partnership.
Thank you.
Lena, what have you been able to achieve so far?
Okay, so Comfort was established in Ghana in '98.
Okay.
And since then, we are confident to say that we have over 47,000 supported young girls who are part of...
What did you say?
Over 47,000.
Not 47.
Not 47.
Not 4,700.
Not
47,000.
Yes,
Wow.
it's even more.
Wow.
So these 47,000 young girls are part of an association, the Comfort Association
Okay.
for Ghana. They are mostly known as KAMA.
Okay.
So you have KAMA in all the in almost all the districts in Ghana, and these are people who have had their lights lit. So then they are looking to empower other young women within their communities. So it's a whole movement, it's a whole force that is looking at empowering others. And we were fortunate to have a partnership with MasterCard Foundation in 2013, and we supported tertiary students. They were the MasterCard Foundation scholars. We supported them go through school. And then afterwards, through the Young Africa Works program we started in 2019, we've been able to give them sustainable livelihoods. So then it's not just the education. You come out, you need to be able to empower yourself, have a good livelihood, so you can turn the tide of poverty within your communities. So that's it.
Nafisa is not done talking. She still wants to add a lot more. Let's take a listen. What do you have to say?
So I think Lena has set a pace again for us in terms of what the foundation is doing with our partners. At MasterCard Foundation, we believe that young girls, for the future, the quality of the future they would have will be dependent or determined by the quality of opportunities that are available for them now to learn and develop relevant skills that will enable them have access to dignified and fulfilling work. Now, we realize that it's not only about schooling, and so we also focus on learning that will contribute to earning in future. Okay. So they are able to contribute to the development of themselves, their communities, and the country as a whole. And so you listen to Lena say that through our Young Africa Works program, they've been able to support the young girls to design and implement sustainable livelihoods, which I believe they will be telling us more about. And so we reckon that for the 21st century, beyond schooling, we need to develop relevant skills such as skills in vocational, technical, as well as in digital spaces. So we are able to take the opportunities that will be available for designing dignified and fulfilling work for the young woman and young man. And then just to add that in Ghana, our programs target 3 million young people, and out of it, 70% is targeting young girls and women, which means 2.1 million of our impact is supposed to reach young women. And so young girls are at the heart and core of the program of the MasterCard Foundation. And so we partner with organizations such as Comfort because we know that there are systemic barriers that may prevent them from accessing these opportunities that our programs will be enabling. And so, and some of those challenges your previous guests have shared, and I don't want to go into those three so much. So we work with these partners to try to create enablers, even in the midst of those challenges and barriers.
Right.
Yeah.
You've spoken a lot. Congratulations on what you two have been able to do for young women, or let me say the girl child, across Africa and Ghana as well. I wanted to ask a question, but in the last bit of your submission, I think you answered. I'm sure there are many people out there who are saying, why do we make so much noise about the girl child? Every time, the girl child, the girl child, the girl child. But you just talked about something that there are so many systemic barriers that just does not allow the girl child just to be who she can be. Gloria, is it Gloria? Gloria and then Mavis. So you are beneficiaries of these two foundations. Do you want to tell us about it? What has it done for you so far? Gloria, start. Oh, this is Gloria. I'm sorry. And then you are Mavis. Mavis, you start for us.
Okay, thank you. So MasterCard and Comfort, I'm so much grateful to them because before I met them, life wasn't easy at all.
I want to know about that one. How was life like?
I happen to be the only girl child of my parents and also the firstborn, and I have 5 siblings.
So that means there are 5 boys plus you, 6.
Yes, please.
You're the only girl.
Yes, please.
Okay.
But it was so unfortunate that we're all depending on my mom.
Where was Daddy, or where's Daddy?
Daddy was around until 2016, he passed away.
Oh.
Yes. So I had to be the only one supporting my mom because I was the oldest.
So what were you doing to support your mommy?
By street hawking and then even washing cars. I had to come to Accra here.
To wash cars?
Wash cars, street hawk. When I was schooling.
Wash cars?
Yes.
At the washing bay? You're kidding?
Down, yeah. Yes. To do all that to support myself and also my family as well.
Wow. Where did you come from?
From Oti region in Kwanta.
Okay.
Yes. So I can remember that even in school, SHS, before meeting Comfort and MasterCard, I had to, I was supported by this NGO, so my school too was free.
Okay.
And I couldn't even afford what to eat. So the school was actually feeding me twice in a week.
But the time when you were doing the car washing, were you in school?
Yes, please,
you were. So you were doing it side by side?
Yes,
you closed
please.
from school and then you go and do it?
Yes, please.
Wow.
And then it got to a time that I had to even join a church, do 1 month fasting. Not because I wanted to.
What did you say?
Yes, not because.
1 month of fasting.
Yeah, fasting
just for God to deliver you from all your predicaments.
The funds were not there. There's no food, so.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just to encourage myself that I was doing a spiritual exercise.
But I think God heard your prayers then.
Yeah.
I think so. That's how you met MasterCard Foundation. So I think he was still listening. Even though you were hungry, he was still listening.
Yes.
Wow.
So after school, I heard of MasterCard and then Comfort.
But how did you hear about them?
Yeah, the school. My seniors actually heard about them.
Okay.
And then they applied for it, and about 3 of them got a scholarship.
Okay.
So when I complete, they were encouraging us to learn very hard because of the opportunity. So God being so good, after completion, my grades were good, and then I applied for it.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have the faith that I was going to get because I didn't have...
You thought you didn't qualify for it?
Yes. Even how to know what they are expecting, I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't have anyone to help me out. But I still took the opportunity to apply though. And by God's grace, about 2 months' time, I was called that congratulations, maybe you've won. You've won the award. That's a scholarship.
You're still even smiling right now. Your memory just takes you back to that day, right, when you were called.
Yes,
okay.
Please. So I had a full scholarship during my tertiary. Right. I went to Central University. Okay. My tuition, accommodation, everything was taken care of. And also they've organized programs like Changemakers Congress that also helped shape my life. As if that wasn't enough.
Hey, MasterCard.
After school, when I was doing my service, I got the opportunity to be trained to become an entrepreneur.
Oosh.
So right now, I can boldly say that I am an entrepreneur. They've trained me in soap making, detergents, and now I own my own shop.
Ooh.
At Spencer's.
Oh boy.
That is one aspect of the business. And I have
Okay.
a food product called Yes Cocoa Coconut Flakes.
Okay.
And then after school has been great, even though I'm not working for anyone. I went through a lot, but I didn't say that because of that, I wouldn't work hard to grab opportunities to become whom I am today. So thanks to Comfort and MasterCard.
So it is still possible, right?
Yes,
No matter what, it's still possible.
Yes,
That's a very inspiring story. I'm very happy for you. I live around the Spintex Road. I'll be coming to your shop.
Okay.
Maybe later on today if you'll be there or during the week. How about you, young lady? What's your story? Quickly, tell us. We're running out of time.
After completing senior high in 2018, I'm from a broken home, so going to school looked impossible. Although I had the grades, but going to school looked impossible. It was only my mom, but she couldn't afford the fees for
So after the breakup,
education.
you lived with your mom?
Yeah, I lived with my mom.
Okay.
So I heard about Comfort and then MasterCard Foundation, the scholarship.
How did you also hear about them?
It was in my senior high school.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I wasn't able to benefit in senior high.
Okay.
So I decided to grab the opportunity in tertiary. Then I applied, and then luckily I had it. So I'm currently at the Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Right.
Then everything has been catered for by
Eish.
Comfort and then MCF.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been possible without the two.
Right.
Then I can remember in the latter part of this year, I was able to win 2 academic awards.
Hey,
So anytime I look
go
at
you.
anytime I look at these 2 awards, it's just by Comfort and then MasterCard Foundation scholarship. So I'm so grateful for these 2 partners for at least making my dreams come to pass.
I'm even smiling this morning because I'm very happy for you. And I'm sure there are thousands of women and young children, especially the females out there, who are also smiling alongside this morning. I see you're smiling as well, Lena and then Nafisa. Tell me, how does this make you feel as 2 foundations, or let me say 2 partners coming together to help young females?
Well, for the foundation, this really encourages us to do more because one of our pillars is listening. One of our values is listening. So we listen to the voices of young people and especially young women, and then it inspires us to do more. Their voices tell us what we should focus on.
Right.
And so listening to them about what really they care about and what they wish to see happen also gives us a sense of direction as to which places our investment should go.
Right.
And listening to the 2 of them, one thing that comes to mind is the need for us to develop agency in the lives that we are touching, because you can provide opportunities to a lot of people, but the ability to make use of those opportunities is another thing. So developing the agency and the ability to be able to make use of the learning they gained, the entrepreneurial skills they developed is very key in the equation in terms of enabling dignified and fulfilling work for young people and especially young women.
Right.
Congratulations, ladies.
Congratulations. Lena, so where do we go from here? What's the future looking like with Comfort and then the MasterCard Foundation?
Okay. So then the MasterCard Foundation still, as Nafisa mentioned, they have a big goal of supporting 2.1 million. I'm going to focus on the girl segment, 2.1 million girls. So then we are still working with the foundation, and we have a lot of programs that we are rolling out that would ensure that these ladies are given sustainable livelihoods and they pay it forward. And for Comfort, we've established a learner guide program.
Okay.
So this learner guide program, we are trying to advocate, so it's established within the all senior high schools. So as you finish the senior high schools, you can volunteer to go into the classrooms. You have various curricula that you can take the students through. So right after school, they are able to transition either into further education, that's the university education, or even into employment, or take advantage of the TVET, the technical and vocational roles, because those are mostly shunned in favor of tertiary education. So then we are trying to break the barriers. We are saying that a lady can be a mason. A lady can go into fabrication.
She can be a car wash as well.
Exactly. These gender roles should be broken. I'll put it in that way. It should be broken. So then you know that you can climb a tower, you can do this, you can do that. It is not just focused on the male.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just want to change that mindset, and I'm sure would work with the foundation to achieve that.
All the best, all the very, very best. I think you and I would open up a car wash on the Spintex Road. How about that? And then when we start making money and everybody gets to hear about her, she can write a story about us because she's a journalist. She'll come and sit on TV3 and talk about it. How about that? Congratulations to you, and thank you so much for what you're doing for humanity. There's no time. I wanted to ask you what you're probably doing to help the Zongo communities, because you know how much they are also marginalized. But maybe another time, when there's time, we'll get into all of that. But congratulations to all of you. It is our day. We are celebrating. You can't tell us anything. There's nothing you can tell us. We are celebrating it to the max, because our time is now, our rights, our future. Nafisa Yusuf, leader, gender and safeguarding at the MasterCard Foundation. Lena Adi, senior HR and executive support officer, Comfort Ghana, have been my guests this morning. And they came with Gloria Azuma and Mavis Walker Blagoji. Thank you so much. We'll continue the conversation behind the scenes.